Good evening once again. Welcome to high school sports right here on Radio Troy Digital Sports, and we welcome you to the Tiernan Center as we start the beginning of a brand new volleyball season here in Richmond. Tonight, it's the season opener for the Red Devils and the Arabians of Pendleton Heights. Great to have you with us here on the Parallax pregame show. And the Red Devils are hoping to build off a year last year in which they win 23 matches, lost 12, knocked off Newcastle into the sectional tournament, eventually could not get the job done in the sectional, but they're hoping with a core of excellent players back, they can make it this year and finally win a sectional championship. There are a lot of good players back for this Richmond team, but the thing is, all these players that played last year back again this year, they feel there is a different attitude about this team this year, and one of them comes down to chemistry. They feel they have the best chemistry they've had in quite some time. But when we come back in a couple of moments, we're going to talk about some of those key players back for the Red Devils and what to look forward tonight against a Pendleton Heights team that last year did struggle. They were 8-18, but they've got a lot of good size coming into this one here tonight. We'll continue in just a couple of moments as we bring you high school volleyball again for our 7th straight year right here in Radio Troy Digital Sports. And again, our pregame show brought to you by Parallax Systems.
It takes a lot of pieces working together to run a successful business in today's world. One big piece is your connectivity, powered by your internet. For local businesses in Richmond, you have options for who provides your internet. When deciding who to go with, you need to look into Parallax Systems, fiber optic packaging for your benefit, speed, reliability, and local service. You get it all from Parallax Systems, a division of RP&L. Visit online at parallax.ws or call 962-3770.
We'd like you to know why public power is important to you. In small towns and cities across America, locally owned public power systems like ours represent local people working together to meet local needs. Our only purpose is to provide an essential service at the lowest possible cost. This makes a big difference in rates and service, and all the benefits we produce at home stay at home. Richmond Power and Light, your locally owned electric utility. Together, we make powerful partners. There is one thing for sure in my life, I know nothing about fixing cars. That's why I take my vehicles to Beach Automotive at 110 East Main in Richmond. Their experts have the knowledge to service and repair even the most challenging auto problems. So if you have an automotive question, they have the answers at Beach Automotive, 110 East Main in Richmond. Or give them a call at 765-966-8181 or visit their website, beach-auto.com.
Are new cabinets on your wish list? Visit the new Georgia Direct showroom and see the great variety of cabinets on display in a modern setting. Georgia Direct carries quality craft-made one cabinets, and the new showroom has plenty of styles and colors on display. In Richmond, craft-made one is only available at Georgia Direct, where the designers are always on hand to help create a custom kitchen for your home. Visit Georgia Direct's new showroom on 40 East, next to Red Lobster. You'll love what you see, and you'll love the savings at Georgia Direct.
We have a packed house here at the Tiernan Center tonight as we get ready for high school volleyball. The beginning of the 2016 high school volleyball season is here, and the Red Devils, after winning 23 last year, not only hoping to top that, but they're also hoping to win that sectional championship that has eluded them for the last several years. The Red Devils have a good core of players back from last year. They're led now by senior Peyton Ferris. And by the way, you can see Peyton's interview on our website, radiotroy.com. We had a chance to talk to her earlier this week. In fact, let me take that back. Late last week about the opener here tonight. And they're excited about this season. Ferris last year in the NCC was 7th in hitting, 7th in kills, and leads this team this year as one of the seniors. And then there's also Lauren Pierce, 10th in hitting last year. She was also 17th in kills. Pierce also was 3rd in aces in the NCC. And then you have Kiki Bentley, 11th in hitting. She was also 19th in kills. She was 5th in aces and number 9 in the conference in digs with 287 last year. So you can see, along with Pierce, Ferris, Bentley, you have Megan Crass, who was 17th in kills a year ago. And then as the Red Devils go, this is how Rebecca Johnston will go, and vice versa, because they really feed off Rebecca Johnston, and they'll need her again tonight. She was third in assists last year, averaging 8.2 assists per set last season. Again, third in the North Central Conference. That is your core of players, and we're going to see some other players stepping in to the lineup here tonight, and we'll get a look at them for the first time here in the 2016 campaign. When we come back on the Parallax pregame show, we'll talk about Pendleton Heights. They've got some talent back from last year. They, too, are hoping to step in here and pick up a win against the Red Devils on Richmond's home floor. We'll talk about the Arabians next. This is high school volleyball right here in Radio Troy Digital Sports. For over 30 years, Reynolds Plumbing has been keeping the Richmond-Wayne County area running. Whether on commercial properties, restaurants, or residential, they've done quality plumbing, heating, and air work for thousands of customers. It's not just about the quality work, it's also about customer service. It's about attention to details and making absolutely sure you are 100% satisfied. If that's the kind of experience you want in your next plumbing or HVAC job, then Reynolds Plumbing has you covered. Give them a call at 966-0994.
There's only one place to go on the World Wide Web to find the best automotive deals. Wetzelauto.com. One of the area's largest inventories all in one spot. Wetzelauto.com. Here for you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Wetzelauto.com. New and used vehicles, service, parts, body shop, and rental. Plus, value your trade. It's easy to navigate. It's convenient. Wetzelauto.com. It's clickin' awesome.
It's game time. The Sportsplex is now open. Get your teams together and come out for basketball, volleyball, soccer, tennis, golf, batting cages, wrestling, and much, much more. The Sportsplex also offers court rentals for your entire team to play a pickup game or to hold practices. Use our turf fields for multiple sports, including flag football, baseball fielding, and rugby. Sportsplex is open 7 days a week. Check out FamilyFitnessWorks.com for more information and current hours, or call 765-935-0111.
The dealership where I bought my car told me I needed new tires. So, of course, I stopped by Best One and asked Roger to take a look. So they checked it out, and he told me not yet. He said I was good for at least another 10,000 miles. I've always gotten an honest opinion at Best One, and so will you.
Hi, I'm Roger Clark at Best One Tire and Service. We'll only sell you tires when you need new tires, and they'll be the right tires for your car or truck. I guarantee it.
Best One Tire and Service, North 7th and A, Uptown Richmond.
Back at the Tiernan Center here in Richmond as we get set for tonight's matchup, the Red Devils and the Arabians of Pendleton Heights. We'd mentioned Pendleton coming in a disappointing year last year. They were 8-18, 0-7 in conference play, but they have another good core of players like the Red Devils do coming in. Lauren Landis. Watch for also tonight Brinkley Gary, as well as Bronwyn Boots and Michelle Merriman, Ashley King, Adrian Phillips, and Aubrey Landman. But probably the four key players will be Brinkley Gary, 90 kills last year, 347 attacks, finished with 20 blocks, 134 digs, 265 aces. Also, when you look at Boots, 113 kills last year, 328 attacks. Then you've got King, we mentioned 131 kills, 458 attacks, 215 assists. And then with Landman, 149 kills, 366 attacks. Again, a very good balanced lineup here tonight. As we mentioned, though, on the roster, they do not list the heights of the players for Pendleton Heights, but we were watching them warm up. In fact, as the Arabians step off the floor, they have a lot of size they can play on that front line. We'll take another timeout. When we come back in just a few minutes, we'll get this one underway from the Tiernan Center. This is Richmond Volleyball, the pregame brought to you by Parallax. Stay right there. This is Richmond Volleyball and Radio Troy Digital Sports.
It takes a lot of pieces working together to run a successful business in today's world. One big piece is your connectivity, powered by your internet. For local businesses in Richmond, you have options for who provides your internet. When deciding who to go with, you need to look into Parallax Systems, fiber optic packaging for your benefit, speed, reliability, and local service. You get it all from Parallax Systems, a division of RP&L. Visit online at parallax.ws or call 962-3770.
Maybe you knew that Indiana University East has world-renowned professors and 50 highly respected IU degree programs. Still, there's someone you should meet. He's a red wolf. He's Rufus, our mascot. He's here for our intercollegiate sports, dozens of student clubs, and to make sure things aren't too, well, tame. Check us out at iue.edu or drop by. But be careful. No leash. IU, focused on you.
Summit Computers in Richmond is a full-service computer manufacturing and support company founded in 1997. They partner with businesses and individuals to provide computer systems, hardware, service, support, and design services. They also provide web hosting, high-speed wireless internet, network design, and much, much more. Summit Computers, the official provider of RadioTroy.com.
You've got too much stuff in your house or in your business and nowhere to put it all. What do? Here's the answer. Quaker City Storage in Richmond. Quaker City Storage offers various size units for either short-term or long-term storage. You'll get the best rates in town, and you always have 24-hour lighted access to your stuff. Quaker City Storage on Industrial Parkway next to A House Tool. Quaker City Storage is a proud supporter of all Richmond High School athletics.
Hello, my name is Kyle Schwarzkopf. I'm the manager of Kyle's National Road Auto in business in Richmond since 1979. We employ ASE certified technicians and we have over 80 years of experience. We work on all domestics and most European and Japanese cars. Give us a call at 966-1555. Kyle's National Road Auto Service. My name is Kyle Schwarzkopf and I approve this message.
Hey, Chuck, where are you headed? Spinning's about to start.
I'm heading to CrossFit.
Isn't that for, like, the elite lifters or athletes only?
No. At FFW CrossFit, all workouts can and will be scaled to any ability level to welcome everyone.
Sounds great. I need to get out of the same old workout routine. I'm just not sure I can keep up. It seems pretty intense.
No real lifting experience is needed. FFW CrossFit teaches you everything you need to know and move at your own pace in a positive, motivating environment.
You know, I've always wanted to give it a try. I'll see you there.
Learn more at ffwcrossfit.com.
Back here at the Pendleton Center as we're moments away from the start of this one here tonight, the Red Devils and the Arabians. The Red Devils won last year's matchup 3-0. That was, of course, it took place in Pendleton, so the Red Devils are hoping to make it here again tonight, time for the playing of the national anthem. Do the Pledge of Allegiance instead of the national anthem, so apparently no national anthem here tonight. We'll wait and see how both teams will line up. We went down for the starting lineups a few moments ago. Neither team had their lineups set to go, so we'll see how both teams will come out here in just a couple of moments. The Arabians will be in their traveling whites, the Red Devils in their home reds here this evening. And again, welcome to a brand new high school sports season. Red Devils will be in the foreground to open things up. The Arabians will be in the far side of the court here tonight in the first set. By the way, the junior varsity won earlier tonight, 25-15 and 25-22. So the junior varsity off to a good start tonight as well. Looks like Rebecca Johnston will be serving for the Red Devils. I think there's one change in the Red Devil lineup. I believe Brian Spicer is now wearing number 11. They have her listed as number 2 on the roster, but she again is number 11. So here we go. Busy time of the year. Not only do you have volleyball, girls soccer going on. In fact, the Red Devils were beating Jay County earlier 2-0 in the opening period out at Leibold Field. Tomorrow, the Richmond boys soccer team will be back in action. Richmond girls soccer back in action on Thursday. And then, of course, the high school football season will kick off coming up on Friday as well. Looks like Kiki Bentley on the floor along with Rebecca Johnston. As you would expect, the senior Peyton Ferris. See who else is out there for the Red Devils. Looks like Lauren Pierce is on the floor for Richmond. Megan Crass on the floor. And if we got one more, if I can, it looks like Brooklyn Vickers is the other one. Vickers is actually wearing number 2 and not number 22 is listed in the roster. So here we go. Set 1, and Johnston puts the ball in play, and this one is underway in the middle set, and it is long, and the Red Devils get the early lead. Good start for the Red Devils here in the opening set. Boy, what a player Johnston has been for this team. Another nice serve. Just inside the attack line, missing is Brinkley Gary, and the Red Devils lead it 2-0. Talked with Matt Fisher, another interview you can see on our website, radiotroy.com. He's very optimistic. What a serve that time, just clipping the top of the net. And Johnston tried to save that one in the middle. Can't get the dig. Pendleton will get the point, now 2-1. But back to Coach Fisher, just the chemistry on this team right now has been out of this world. We'll see Michelle Merriman serving now for Pendleton. Johnston. And that is a violation, I believe, on the serve. I think the official on the backside called a serve violation on Michelle Merriman. So the point will go to Richmond no matter what. They got the point anyway. Just out of your screen now. And set to serve for the Red Devils is Lauren Pierce. Left side set, and it'll be wide. Was it touched at the net? And I think we may have a net violation on the Red Devils, so Pendleton will get the point, now 3-2. Serving will be Rachel Axum. Axum, a senior now for the Arabians. Deep serve, that's Kiki Bentley. Bentley gets it back and gets the kill. Bentley, a key performer last year. We mentioned already Bentley, one of the top players in the North Central Conference in kills. So here's Ryan Spicer, the senior, the libero for the Red Devils. She'll be serving. She'll come into your picture in just a few moments. With that running jump serve, they went right after Brinkley Gary. Boy, nice dig on the sideline for Lauren Pierce. And the ball played at the net. Red Devils get the point. Richmond now with a 5-2 lead here in the opening set. Another good serve by Pierce. And a bad possession that time by Pendleton. Early nerves, I would imagine, now for the Arabians. Red Devils trying to take a commanding lead, and that was one nice serve. Unable to handle it is Brinkley Gary, and the Red Devils now lead this one 7-2. Timeout on the floor. We'll take a timeout as well. This is the Wesley Bates Management scoreboard. 7-2, Red Devils on top.
Maybe you haven't heard, but there's a place in Richmond's Depot District that's better than being home. Little Sheba's is a lot like the bar in that 80s TV show Cheers. You know, where everybody knows your name. Come on down after the game on Fridays and join us for pizza. We're here till 11. Or grab some of your friends and try out a game of live trivia Thursday nights at 6:30. If you love live music, Little Sheba's features some of the very best every weekend. Where else are you going to find this kind of variety, along with some of the best food and friends in town? Little Sheba's in Richmond's Depot District. It really is better than being home.
Well, the Red Devils setting the tone in this one early. Now leading 7-2. Ryan Spicer again will be serving for the Red Devils here in the opening set at the Tiernan Center. Middle set for the Arabians. That one right on the line, and a nice play in the middle by Pendleton. That was Bronwyn Boots getting the point. Arabians will make a change in their lineup on the front line. And serving for the Arabians, Gary. Red Devils sit to the outside. Johnston trying to put that one back in a little soft touch. And Red Devils can't save that one from going out. 7-4. Richmond leading it by 3. One player for Pendleton wearing number 17, or is that number 12? That's actually number 12, Adrian Phillips, who again is now checked into the lineup for the Arabians. Gary on the serve. Johnston to the outside, and the kill for the Red Devils. There's your senior, Peyton Ferris. And the Red Devils again lead it by 4. Richmond will be making a change. We'll see into the lineup number 14, Anna Schmidt, just a sophomore, serving now for the Red Devils. Johnston, Bentley, blocked at the net and saved by the Arabians. Good job by King. Johnston again, the wraparound to the backside. This time it was Ferris, and the point to the Red Devils. For Richmond. No service errors so far either way, but the Red Devils have done the majority so far of the serving here tonight in this opening set. See if the Arabians, how they play this one. Middle attack, and it's in. Lauren Pierce with the kill for the Red Devils. And Richmond now with a 6-point lead here in the opening set. You see Coach Fisher right there at the bottom of your screen. He very rarely sits down during a match. And there's an ace. Well, the Arabians, at least in this opening set, have really not played this very well on either side, offensively or defensively. There's a middle attack from the attack line, and I think that is wide on the hit. Brinkley Gary unable to get it in. And the Red Devils now lead it 12-4. Mention a good crowd here. In fact, it is just about full on the near side here at the Tiernan Center. Arabians try the soft touch to the middle. Red Devils able to defense it well, and that one just on the line, and that'll be Ferris. And another timeout by the Arabians on your Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard. Red Devils on top of this one, 13-4.
The last time I was in for service at Best One, I let Roger know my brakes were squeaking. So they checked them out, and Roger told me it was just a little moisture. Not to worry, everything was fine. Well, that was just the reassurance I needed. I trust the team at Best One, just like I trust my own dad.
Hi, I'm Roger Clark. At Best One Tire and Service, we only fix what needs to be fixed. When your car or truck leaves our shop, the service you request will be done right. I guarantee it.
Best One Tire and Service, North 7th and A, Uptown Richmond.
Not so sure that for Coach Fisher that he could have asked that his team play any better than they have in this opening set. But we still have a lot of volleyball to be played here tonight. Schmidt will be serving once again for the Red Devils with the early 13-4 lead. That's the biggest lead so far of the opening set. Ferris with a nice block up front. Spicer there. Now it'll be Johnston. Bentley to the outside. Boy, I tell you what, Pendleton hasn't played that well yet. And there's a nice move by Ferris. A little touch on that ball just inside the line. And the Red Devils now lead it by 10. Peyton, the senior, saw that opening on the back line and Pendleton had no one back there to defend. Schmidt again for the Red Devils. Johnston, middle set. Bentley blocked in the middle once again for Pendleton. There's Bentley to the outside, gets the point. Boy, Red Devils kept it alive more than once. Boy, another possession where the Arabians didn't play it well. There's Bentley again from the left side. Red Devils have gone to that attack several times, and they've had a lot of success here so far in the opening set. Schmidt again. Nice serve. Arabians ain't able to handle it. Here right now, the sophomore Anna Schmidt getting some early points for this Red Devil volleyball team. A good serve and unable to handle it again, and it's just become a clinic now. The Arabians have no answer so far for Anna Schmidt. Another good serve. Still no service aces. Nice block, and Ferris up front for the Red Devils. And the error will go against the Arabians once again. That a net violation, 19-4. Arabians set to the outside. They finally snap that long skid. This time it was Ashley King getting the point. Arabians will serve. This will be Bronwyn Boots, the senior. That is Bentley again. Kiki Bentley with the kill. And the Red Devils about ready to put this first one away, leading at 25, and Bentley serving. Let's see where they'll go on the attack. They'll go right back to the middle. Spicer makes the save. Good job by Spicer to keep it alive, and good communication for the Red Devils. Nice dig in the back line by Schmidt, and Bentley kind of mistimed it for the Red Devils, but still, how about Anna Schmidt? 26, Red Devils lead it by 14. Ferris. Wow. The senior from the right side, and that was one area that Coach Fisher said he's looking for someone to step up. Ferris rotating to that right and able to get the point. Middle set and the block, but it goes out of bounds. Arabians get the point, 21-7. Spicer in, and setting down will be Peyton Ferris. 6 seniors on this Richmond team. Arabians set to the left. Bentley keeps it alive. Red Devils will give it right back to the Arabians, and they'll go back to the left side, and it's long. Red Devils now lead it by 15. Vickers back in for the Red Devils, and we'll see Schmidt sit down. Freshman put in some good numbers that time for the Red Devils. Audrey Ricker now serving for the Arabians. And that's their first service error of the night. Red Devils with 23. I'm going to back that up. Apparently they have taken 1 point away, so 22-8. Thompson, or should say Johnston, with the serve. Ravens back to that left side. The attack from the left, like the Red Devils have done so far. Well, they volley at the net. Neither team taking the full possession. Kras trying to sneak it to the left sideline, and the Arabians will get the point. Attempt on the dig that time by the Red Devils as Johnston to the floor. 22-9. Bronwyn Boots coming back in. And Michelle Merriman will be serving now for the Arabians. Red Devils go back to the left. And we have a net violation. That was called on Bronwyn Boots. And the Red Devils get their 23rd point of the first set. Well, I'll tell you what, that knuckleball serve, that is awful hard to handle. Spicer has done it well. And it's Kras from the right. Good block by Kras. Slides over, and again we'll look to block. Johnston. Bentley. Bentley to the side, and it's wide. And the point goes to the Arabians. Arabians will serve. Axum now serving for Pendleton Heights. Johnston back to Bentley off the left side, gets the kill. And we're now down to set point. Spicer serving now for the Red Devils. Well, a good job on the dig that time by Bentley, and Spicer, along with the senior Ferris, keeping it alive. Johnston again there for the Red Devils. Here's Bentley. Bentley to the backside. Johnston, middle set for Ferris. Goes out of bounds. Red Devils win the opening set 25-10. We will come back with your second set in just a couple of moments. Again, on your Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard, Richmond 25 and Pendleton 10. This is Richmond Volleyball and Radio Troy Digital Sports.
All the amenities you want and the convenience you need. Your next apartment is waiting for you at Chester Heights Apartments in Richmond. Chester Heights Apartments come with 1, 2, or 3 bedrooms with central air, inside laundry, swimming pool, and a new regulation-sized volleyball court. Chester Heights also offers convenient access to IU East, Reed Hospital, shopping, restaurants, and more. Call today for specials. Chester Heights Apartments on Chester Boulevard in Richmond, a proud supporter of all Richmond High School athletics.
Did you know Richmond High School offers 15 advanced placement courses through a partnership with the University of Notre Dame? Did you know Richmond High School had the first high school orchestra in the United States? And did you know Richmond High School is home to a national championship team in the Business Professionals of America? Richmond Community Schools. We are your choice for a quality education. Go to wearerichmond.com. Are you looking for a quality used car you can trust to take you where you want to go? Stop at Tony's Car Sales at 250 National Road West. Tony's has a top-of-the-line selection of low-mileage, one-owner cars, trucks, vans, and SUVs, all handpicked by Mike and Adrian Parker. Tony's is family-owned with 3 generations and 60 years of experience. Check out their selection at Tony'sCarSales.com or at 250 National Road West. Tony's Car Sales, where honesty, quality, and price sell cars.
Hi, this is Steve Funkhauser, and I was talking to someone the other day about how friendly and professional the crew at Jiffy Lube is, and they said, "You are always so upbeat. I'm going to call you Mr. Positive." And so now I am Mr. Positive. And I want you to know how proud I am of you and that you are doing a great job today. And hey, do something nice for somebody. Make somebody smile. Smiles are contagious, you know. I want you to have a great day and the horse you rode in on. Jiffy Lube. Fast, friendly, professional. I'm Mr. Positive, and I approve this message.
There are banks that are big, and then there's West End Bank, a bank with big ideas to help people, business, and industry. If you're just starting out on your own and want a new car, West End can help. Maybe it's your first home and you need advice on financing. West End Bank has ideas to help you. West End Bank, helping build better lives and a better community. West End Bank is a community bank with big ideas and home to a distinctive style of banking. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Hey, this is Steve, and out of Jiffy Lube the other day, a customer came in and said, Steve, this was my 100th oil change on this car, and you've done them all.
Hi, my name is George Farrell, and I've been coming to Jiffy Lube for over 14 years. I recently just had my 100th oil change. I'd like to thank Steve Funkhauser and his staff for the great service that they've provided me over the years. Thank you to all, and I would recommend anyone to come to Jiffy Lube to get their car serviced.
Jiffy Lube, number one in customer satisfaction for a reason.
Back once again at the Tiernan Center. Red Devils winning the opening set 25-10. So as you generally know, we'll switch sides. Red Devils will be in the far court. Pendleton will be in the near side in their white tops, and we will be ready to go. But how about the play in that opening set? You look at Schmidt. I thought Bentley played well, and then, of course, Spicer did a nice job on the serves. But, boy, you look at Anna Schmidt, just a sophomore, getting a chance to get some minutes here tonight. Played extremely well, so now we're ready for set number 2. That might have been the best opening set. Of course, I haven't seen the Red Devils play every opening set of every match, but when you look at how well they played, that might have been one of the best you've seen in quite some time. Rachel Axum will be serving now for Pendleton to open up things here in set number 2. We'll see how the Red Devils respond. Nice hit at the net by Pierce. Johnston, middle set. And I think we have a violation called against Pendleton. And head coach for the Arabians, Blair Barksdale, not very happy with that call. You see her right there at the bottom of your screen, or to the right of your screen, pointing to the head official, and so they're going to ask. Ashley King, the captain for the Arabians, and now the official on the floor will talk with the head official and see if we can get a clarification. And I think they'll do it again. So, like they would do in golf, a mulligan right here. So we'll try it one more time on the serve by Axum. The Red Devils have really done a nice job controlling that serve, and this time it'll be called on the Red Devils. So the Arabians get the first point of set number 2. We've had just one service error so far here tonight. That was Pendleton. Bentley unable to handle that one. That'll be an ace for the Arabians in Axum, and an early 2-0 lead. Boy, again, you play so well in one set. Emotionally, you put so much into it. Now you find out if you can come back and do the same in set number 2. Arabians on the attack, but a big block up front. Megan Crass, Lauren Pierce, both there for the Red Devils. Johnston serving now for Richmond. Middle set for the Arabians for Boots. Here's Johnston again for the Red Devils. Found an open hole. And the Red Devils come back, tie this one at 2 apiece. Johnston again on the serve. Well, there are times the Arabians really look out of sync completely offensively. Merriman was working off that left backside and just almost didn't seem comfortable. trying to make the pass back to the middle. And it cost the Arabians. They'll set to the outside and a block, but it stays in. The point goes to King. Arabians tie it at 3, and we'll see a change in the Arabians lineup as Allie Holloway will come in. Red Devils attack from the left again. Bentley able to keep it alive. Johnston to the middle. Boy, and a little soft touch there for Ashley King will get the point. And the Arabians now lead it by 1. Call that a more off speed than anything. You work that thing as soft as you can and try to find the open hole, and they did. Arabians back again on the attack, go to the middle. And Richmond unable to keep it alive. Arabians get the point. That's their biggest lead so far in the match here tonight, leading it by 2. That is Gary on the serve, and she'll get the ace. And Richmond down by 3 here in the second set. Gary again serving. Spicer. Red Devils work to the outside, just inside the line, and that was Lauren Pierce for Richmond. And now Pierce will serve for the Red Devils, down by 2 here in the second set. Johnston, middle, Bentley. And Bentley to the left, and it'll be Gary getting a hand on it. Can't keep it alive, and the Red Devils get the point. And Richmond now trailing it by 1. Red Devils won the opening set 25-10. Trying to take a commanding 2-0 lead here in the season opener. Point will go to Richmond, but able to tie this one up. That was not a good offensive set that time for the Red Devils, as Pierce once again back to serve. Spicer, Johnston. Here's Bentley down the line. Good dig that time by Axum, and the block up front. There's the Red Devils again with that front line. You had Megan Crass there along with Brooklyn Vickers, and the Red Devils coming back now to take a 1-point lead, 7-6. Another good serve. That one hit in the net by Gary, and now, boy, the momentum changing each way. Was Pendleton early, got the lead, and now the Red Devils have come back to take a 2-point lead. Good hit by Boots. Red Devils able to get the block, though. Slide to the left side. Johnston. Here's Bentley. Deep and out, and the point will go to the Arabians. I would say you look at how the Red Devils have served here tonight. Again, not a service error so far. This is the best we have seen. Here's Bentley from the left again, and unable to get that one across. Might have mistimed her jump, and we're tied at 8. Arabians on the serve. Here is Boots once again. And Spicer had that one go high, and the Red Devils unable to save it. Not sure if Ryan thought that was going to dip a little bit more on the serve or not, but she wasn't quite ready for it to step as high as it did. Caught her a little bit high on the body and unable to recover. They go right back to the middle. They went after Spicer again, and that'll be a point for the Red Devils. That's Megan Crass on the kill, and we're tied at 9. Audrey Ricker coming back in for the Arabians. Spicer serving now for Richmond. From the attack line, Arabians unable to get the point. And I'll tell you what, all of a sudden now you look at Kiki Bentley. She hasn't gotten a whole lot of lift off of that left side, and we've got a timeout on your Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard. Arabians on top of this one, 10-9. This is Richmond Volleyball and Radio Troy Digital Sports.
Did you know Richmond Schools offers an instrumental music program in grades 5 through 12? Did you know Richmond Schools offer classes in Chinese, French, and Spanish? And did you know Richmond offers a full slate of intermediate school athletic programs such as golf, swimming, volleyball, football, basketball, and baseball? Richmond Community Schools. We are your choice for a quality education. Go to wearerichmond.com.
Red Devils trail it by 1 here in the second set, 10-9. Timeout called by Coach Fisher, as he'll try to get his team refocused here in the second set. They dominated set 1, 25-10. Ashley King, the senior for the Arabians, serving. And there is just your second service error by the Arabians, and we're tied at 10. Back in for the Red Devils is Anna Schmidt. Schmidt again played well in that first set. In fact, I really thought she was the one that got the Red Devils going on her serve. Middle set for the Arabians. They set that one up to Landman. Bentley coming strong and gets the point. Well, that time Bentley got a little lift off the floor and even timed her jump a little bit better. And Schmidt again on the serve. That one just inside the line. The point for Landman. And we're going back and forth here in this second set. Much different story than what we saw in the opening set. Here's Holloway. And that'll be 4 hits that time for the Red Devils, or a double hit, I should say. Take that back, and now the Arabians get the point, 12-11. The Arabians hanging tough here after again getting drilled in that opening set. They've come back and played better. In fact, the Red Devils not playing with the same amount of energy they did, but that'll be the point there for Johnston. And we're tied at 12. Johnston again using that soft touch to find the opening on the upper left. Merriman back in now for the Arabians. He's the one that will take the serve. They'll send it to the outside left. Good block by Ferris. And that'll be wide. Looked like that was Pierce on the attempt. And again, the Arabians have taken a 1-point lead. Landman coming out for the Arabians. Audrey Ricker will be serving. Red Devils go to Ferris. Good defensive play by King. Ferris again, and that may have been out, but getting a hand on it was Ricker. And the Red Devils get the point. Megan Crass coming in. We'll see Spicer coming out. Tied at 13, and for the Red Devils, it'll be Ferris. Schmidt again. There is Johnston going deep, and it'll be long. Point to Pendleton. Spicer coming back in. We'll see Ferris sit down. And here's Rachel Axum again for the Arabians on the serve. Ravens lead it by 1 here in the second set. Little attack there intended for Crass. And the Red Devils get the point. That'll be Pierce. And now the question is, who's going to break through here? Vickers back in. Schmidt will sit down. Red Devils haven't gone very deep off that bench here in the first 2 sets. It'll be Johnston on the serve. Arabians go to the middle to Boots. Good defense by Richmond, but they didn't finish it off, and it looks like Sidney Redder has also come in for Richmond. Back in the lineup will be Alec Holloway now for Pendleton, and the Red Devils trail it by 1. Not a good possession that time for Richmond. And Pendleton ain't able to get the point. Holloway mistimed her jump. And we're tied at 15. Here's Pierce. Boy, the Arabians have gone to that left side, I should say, time and time again. Very few attacks to the right. Here is Bentley from the left side. And they'll wave that off, and it will be a point for the Arabians. They called it on Richmond, a net violation on Bentley. So now the Arabians have taken a 1-point lead here in the second set. Well, that one just clipping the top of the net. That is Bronwyn Boots. And the Arabians now lead it by 2. Red Devils from the attack line. That's Pierce. Blocked up front by Landman. Landman at about 6'1". And the Red Devils need a timeout on your Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard. 18-15, Pendleton leading it by 3.
Hitters Hangout Academy is the area's leading instructional academy for baseball and softball players. They offer the best instruction in baseball hitting, pitching, infield and outfield play, as well as catching, strength, lifting, and agility. In softball, the academy will also focus on hitting, pitching, infield and outfield play, strength, and agility. Hitters Hangout Academy in Richmond, helping young players understand the game and play the game the right way.
Injured athletes can be evaluated at Reed Orthopedic Center, 1400 Highland Road in Richmond. Request a same-day or next-day appointment to be evaluated by medical professionals who specialize in strains, sprains, fractures, knee and shoulder injuries, concussions, and other sports-related orthopedic issues. Call 935-8905. That's 935-8905. Or request an appointment online at reedortho.org. Reed Orthopedic Center, 1400 Highland Road in Richmond.
Arabians with a 3-point lead. Red Devils trying to come back now in set number 2. Neither team offensively played that one well. Dig there by Bentley, and now the Red Devils on the attack, and they'll get the point. Richmond down by 2. And Spicer now serving. What would be big for Richmond to come back and get a win here in the second set, especially after the Arabians have played better here in set number 2 and have taken the lead late. Red Devils back to the middle. Ferris just inside the line with a kill, and it's back to 1. Spicer again on the serve, down by 1. Arabians behind the attack line. Nothing there offensively. Good job by Ferris. I'll tell you what, Ferris read that one well in the middle, and her and Bentley may have run into one another, but Ferris stayed with it. Pendleton started toward that sideline, then for whatever reason just stopped, and Ferris again, the senior, able to get the point. Here's Spicer again. Boy, Spicer has a deadly knuckleball serve. It is hard to read. Here's Bentley in the middle, just inside the line. And the Red Devils coming back strong, now leaded by 1. Well, this is how you figure the good teams from the average or below average teams is, do you come back after dominating that first set? Do you come back in a tough second set and get the win? Yes, we'll see. We will see what the Red Devils are made of. And that's going to be, I thought that was wide in the first place. I thought it was outside the intent, and I was right. The floor official said it was outside. Red Devils get the point either way. And a timeout on the floor on the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard. Red Devils have come back, now leading this one by 2.
There's a place in Richmond's Depot District that's better than being home. Little Sheba's is a lot like the bar in that 80s TV show where everybody knows your name. Come on down after the game on Fridays and join us for pizza. We're here till 11. Or grab some friends and come play live trivia Thursday nights at 6:30. If you love live music, Little Sheba's features some of the very best every weekend. Where else can you find this kind of variety along with some of the best food and friends in town? Little Sheba's in Richmond's Depot District. It really is better than being home.
Well, Richmond was down by 3. Now they lead it by 2. And they quickly have put 5 unanswered points on the board. And now we'll ride on the heels of Ryan Spicer, who has done an excellent job in serving not only in set 1, but now enabling the Red Devils come back here in set number 2. And that has been a very tough serve to handle for the Arabians here tonight. Red Devils put it right in play, and thank you. That is Brooklyn Vickers getting the point. Found the open hole on that back left side, and the Arabians played it a little bit higher than they probably should have, and Red Devils found the open area again, now leading it by 3. And again, Spicer on the serve will go deep, and boy, I tell you what, if this one pays off, the Arabians got out of it. And that was another tough one for the Arabians on that serve by Spicer. Johnston pushes it deep, and was it wide? Yes, just outside the line. Arabians get the point. Now 21-19. Johnston, not a good set, as reaching back was Ferris. And that's a very rare thing for Johnston. Ferris in the middle, tried to sneak it over. Can't get it done, and now it's back to a 1-point lead. Ashley King again serving for the Arabians. Boy, nice block up front. That's Landman. Boy, Landman at about 6'1", long arms. Now the Arabians come back on the attack from the right side. That was Axum. And again the block up front by Landman. And her size paying dividends in the middle defensively for the Arabians. We're tied at 21, and again King on the serve. Now they have the momentum. See how the Red Devils respond. Bentley, ball kept alive, and Arabians thought there was a double hit there. They keep playing it, and they'll get the point. There she is again, Aubrey Landman. After the Red Devils had taken a 3-point lead, all of a sudden now the Arabians back leading it by 1 here in the second set. Here's Ashley King. Johnston to the outside. And there's your point right back. That's Vickers on the outside. And we're going to go right down to the wire here in the second set as Anna Schmidt, the sophomore, checking back in. Megan Crass will take a seat. Here's your substitution. Take that back area. Yep, that's going to be Brooklyn Vickers coming out instead, and we'll see Anna Schmidt coming in. Schmidt, again, another good server here tonight along with Spicer. Arabians from the attack line. Here's Bentley. Try to push it left front. Landman in the middle, blocked up front. There again by Ferris. Both teams volleying well, and Johnston sneaks it over, gets the point. That's what your setter can do for you, and she just snuck it up on that left upper corner. And the Red Devils now lead it 23-22. Schmidt again on the serve. Good block up front. There's Paris. And the Red Devils lead it by 2, but we've got a timeout on the floor on your Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard. Red Devils on top, 24-22.
Hi, this is Troy Darengowski of Radio Troy Digital Sports. There are plenty of places for me to get lunch or dinner, but there's only one Mancino's. In fact, I was just there for lunch the other day and had a delicious pizza grinder. That's just one of many choices I can get at Mancino's. How about a fresh salad? Several varieties of pasta, Mancino's Lights, or perhaps even an oven-baked spaghetti, or maybe a pepperoni pizza. So when you're looking for a great lunch or dinner, make sure you choose Mancino's. 217 National Road West in Richmond.
Back at the Tiernan Center in Richmond, the Red Devils now at set point, leading at 24-22. After trailing just moments ago, and now it's Anna Schmidt, the sophomore, trying to put it away right here and take a commanding 2-0 lead. Good job, Red Devils defensively. Bentley blocked up front and kept alive by Landman. Boy, that size up front making a difference for the Arabians. Here's Holloway now to serve for Pendleton Heights. Back to a 1-point lead, but still at set point. Middle set. And is it touched? No, I thought maybe Lamley got a piece of it. Ferris tried to get it over the top, did, but too far to the outside. And now we're tied at 24. What a difference it has been from set 1 to set 2. Arabians on the serve. Red Devils will play it cautiously on that set. Ball hit in the air, but not enough as Schmidt unable to handle it, and the Arabians now lead at 25-24. They have set point. And how big is this for the Arabians if they can come back and win this set right here after losing the opening set 25-10. Johnston to the outside to Bentley. Arabians come back as well to their left side, get the point, and they win the second set. So the Arabians come right back, and they win the second set, 26-24. We will come back with set number 3 on your Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard. The Arabians 26, Red Devils 24. This is volleyball action right here on Radio Troy Digital Sports.
When it comes to coverage of high school, college, and professional sports in Richmond and Wayne County, Radio Troy Digital Sports is a game changer. Hi, this is Troy Darengowski. We are now your one-stop website for the best sports coverage in the area. From the Red Devils to the Colts and the Hoosiers, we have you covered. Check out the daily sports page, player and coach interviews, play-by-play of high school and college athletics, and much, much more. Check it out every day on RadioTroy.com. At Richmond Power and Light, we're committed to Richmond. We've been a part of this community for over 114 years. We're not part of some big energy conglomerate, and we don't answer to out-of-town stockholders. Instead, we are accountable to you. And just like you, we want what's best for our hometown. That means you can count on us to provide reliable electricity at low rates. We are Richmond Power and Light, your hometown electric utility, building Richmond a better tomorrow. There is one thing for sure in my life, I know nothing about fixing cars. That's why I take my vehicles to Beach Automotive at 110 East Main in Richmond. Their experts have the knowledge to service and repair even the most challenging auto problems. So if you have an automotive question, they have the answers at Beach Automotive, 110 East Main in Richmond. Or give them a call at 765-966-8181 or visit their website, beach-auto.com.
Are new cabinets on your wish list? Visit the new Georgia Direct showroom and see the great variety of cabinets on display in a modern setting. Georgia Direct carries quality craft-made one cabinets, and the new showroom has plenty of styles and colors on display. In Richmond, craft-made one is only available at Georgia Direct, where the designers are always on hand to help create a custom kitchen for your home. Visit Georgia Direct's new showroom on 40 East, next to Red Lobster. You'll love what you see, and you'll love the savings at Georgia Direct.
For over 30 years, Reynolds Plumbing has been keeping the Richmond-Wayne County area running. Whether on commercial properties, restaurants, or residential, they've done quality plumbing, heating, and air work for thousands of customers. It's not just about the quality work, it's also about customer service. It's about attention to details and making absolutely sure you are 100% satisfied. If that's the kind of experience you want in your next plumbing or HVAC job, then Reynolds Plumbing has you covered. Give them a call at 966-0994.
Back once again here at the Pendleton Center. Now we're tied at a set apiece after the Arabians come back to win set 2, 26-24. We were curious how the Red Devils may respond after winning that opening set easily 25-10. So now they'll be challenged right here in set 3. Arabians got some nice play from Aubrey Landman. Again, we mentioned Landman at about 6'1", might be closer to 6'2", the long arms in the middle, and she was huge down the stretch for the Arabians. She'll come out, and Audrey Ricker, the libero, will come in now for the Arabians. Spicer in for the Red Devils, and Ferris will sit down at the beginning of this opening set. So Red Devils will be serving. It'll be Johnston on the serve here in set 3. Red Devils won last year 3-0, and there's a opening point for Johnston and the Red Devils. Good start. Johnston again on the serve as she'll attack on that left side. Johnston to the middle. Richmond going to the right side, which is unusual. And we saw Brooklyn Vickers off that left side, and there's your point. Give that one to Pierce. Much better start for the Red Devils here in set 3. Johnston again on the serve. Not the hard serve you would expect many times, and goes a little more finesse. Boy, big block up front. That's Boots. Red Devils work it again to the left side, and Lauren Pierce able to get the point. Red Devils now lead at 3-0. Not a good set there for the Arabians. Red Devils come back down with Pierce trying to go down that sideline. Johnston able to get a left hand on it. Bentley to the net and kept alive just barely, but Lauren Pierce able to get the point. Sometimes better to be lucky than good, and the Arabians, I don't think, were quite expecting it to go down the line the way they did. I think they thought Pierce was going to send it up in the air, and the Red Devils now lead at 4-0. Now you look at the other side. We mentioned how will the Red Devils respond, but that one is wide, I believe. Nope, the judge on the floor says it is in. Arabians get the point. I was going to make a point myself that we were talking about how maybe the Red Devils might respond, but how about Pendleton? They had to battle in that second set. They got drilled in the first set, coming back to win. How would they respond here in set number 3? Red Devils back to the outside, and it goes outside the antenna. That's Pierce. Now 4-2. It looks like that may be Axum again on the serve. Spicer able to make the return. And the Arabians again, but there's your block from the left side. Take that back from the right side. You have Megan Crass and Brooklyn Vickers there for the Red Devils. And the Red Devils now lead it by 3. And here's Pierce on the serve, and that is your first service error of the entire night for the Red Devils. And that's quite impressive. Here's Brinkley Gary, the junior now for the Arabians. There's the point for Vickers. Able to get the block in the middle. You had Boots there, you had Holloway there. And now Spicer serving for the Red Devils. Another good serve by Spicer. Red Devils try to set it in the middle for Ferris. And there's an open hole. You haven't seen that much tonight of that Richmond defense. Johnston unable to make the dig, and it looked like maybe Brooklyn Vickers was supposed to rotate back to the middle. And you see Richmond's head coach, Matt Fisher, right there at the bottom of your screen. He was talking with Vickers about that last play, and that goes into the net on the hit by Ferris. And we're back to a 1-point lead for the Red Devils here in the third set. Good block up front by Holloway. Now the Arabians again, but a very bad possession offensively. There was a lot of miscommunication on who was going to come back and make that play, and no one was there. 7-5, and the Red Devils have Schmidt in. And you see Schmidt serving for Richmond. That would be a violation, a double hit that time on the Arabians. Red Devils point, 8-5. Might have been a lift instead of a double hit, so once again we'll see Schmidt on the serve. To the outside, good block by Bentley. But it was blocked outside the antenna, so the point will go to the Arabians, and they'll get the serve. 8-6 Richmond, leading it by 3. Here's Ashley King. Ferris, boy, I tell you what, Ferris got a nice hit, but sent that one almost to the stands. She hit it so hard. 8-7. King again with the serve. Johnston tried to slide that one to the upper corner, saved by Gary. Boy, I tell you what, Landman at 6'2", and mentioned again 6'1", 6'2", 1 inch won't make a difference. Boy, you would expect her to really take charge of that one at the net, and she tried to slide it across. 9-7. Here's Bentley on the serve. Boy, use that size, and she does come back. She's just not a hard hitter. Red Devils back the other way. There's the kill by Pierce. I would think that Landman at, again, 6'1", 6'2", if she can get a little hops going right here and hit the ball harder, she'd be a bigger force for the Arabians than she is right at the moment. She just doesn't hit the ball hard. Bentley again on the serve. They'll work back to the outside, and boy, nice play by Spicer. They just don't set well. I think it's the one thing I've noticed so far, speaking of the Arabians, they just don't have a good setter that puts them in position to get more points. And then there's another bad play at the backside as Ricker kind of turned around and looked at her teammate King like, what are you doing? We have a timeout on the floor. On your Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard, Red Devils on top of this one, 11-7.
There's only one place to go on the World Wide Web to find the best automotive deals. Wetzelauto.com. One of the area's largest inventories all in one spot. Wetzelauto.com. Here for you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Wetzelauto.com. New and used vehicles, service, parts, body shop, and rental. Plus, value your trade. It's easy to navigate. It's convenient. WetSolano.com. It's clickin' awesome.
Red Devils lead by 4 back here at the Tiernan Center. Set 3, Red Devils won the first set 25-10. The Arabians winning set 2 26-24. Red Devils with 1 service error tonight. The Arabians with just 2. And Kiki Bentley will be serving again for the Red Devils. Red Devils getting a little run right here and kind of put this one away. Good block there on that upper left side. And coming right back, I'll tell you what, Pierce did a great job staying with that ball after Pierce and Ferris had the block. Ball came right back, and Pierce stayed right with it, got the point. Red Devils lead it by 5. Bentley this time will attack to the right backside. Johnston will set it to Ferris. Well, they tried to block it with Landman, and Landman got a hand on it, but it wasn't enough, and now the Red Devils lead it by 6. Well, if the Red Devils are trying to attack away from Landman, the big player up front for Pendleton, but it appears they most of the time went right at her. Pierce trying to sneak that one down the line. The Arabians have to give it back. Bad possession. Here's Ferris. Nice block. Landman again up front. There's Bentley looking to the middle and almost found an open hole. Johnston. Ferris blocked by Landman again. Johnston tried to find that open hole again. Nothing there. Arabians come back, get the point off the left side. That was Holloway with a kill. 13-8. Holloway will be serving now for the Arabians. Ferris down the line, got the point. Spicer coming out. Red Devils bring Megan Krass back in. We'll see Peyton Ferris in now to serve. Well, she serves it deep on that back line, and the Arabians come to the attack left side. Landman back to the middle, got the kill, and that time Landman got something on it, but again, not a whole lot of hops up front. Not a big-time jumper. 14-9, lead at 5. Spicer back in, and coming out of the lineup for the Red Devils will be Peyton Ferris. Johnson to the middle, and we have a violation. That's going to be called on the Arabians. It almost appeared when I was watching the jump that time by Pierce. She hit it with a right hand, then came back with a left hand and tried to sneak it over, and that ended up costing the Arabians, not the Red Devils. Middle attack. Nice block, and the point to the Red Devils again. Another violation on the Arabians. Blair Barksdale, the head coach for the Arabians, seeing her team make some mistakes here in this third set that have now put them down by 7. And again, not a good offensive possession for the Arabians. Just no attack that time. Johnston trying to go for it, and again she was looking at Megan Krass, and it falls in. Sometimes that ball is what you would consider in no man's land, and two players looking at it as Axum set to serve for the Arabians. Just again, who's going to get to it? And it all comes down to communication, but that was a tough one for the Red Devils. Johnston tried to find that middle. It was open, but it closed up very quickly. Johnston. Vickers unable to get the point. Continue with volley here in this set, 16-10. And once again, Vickers tried to go deep. Spicer near the back line. We go up front. That'll be Crash. And the point goes in as Johnson went to the floor. And the Red Devils now trail it, or I should say lead it by 5. Axum again on the serve for the Arabians. Johnston on the set behind to Pierce. Back to the middle. Arabians look to go to Boots. And there's your hole. It finally opened up as Merriman can't get to it. A good job that time by Pierce to find the open hole in that Pendleton defense. 17-11. Now let's see where the Red Devils will look to attack. And here's Pierce. Boy, Johnston with the pancake that time. Just got a hand on it, but then it goes wide. And Pendleton gets the point. How about Johnston? Able to pancake that one and keep it alive. Back to a 5-point lead for Richmond, and serving will be Brinkley Gary. Pierce will sit down. In the lineup now, Sidney Redder for the Red Devils. Oh, and that one probably would have been out, but Redder got a hand on that back line. And a point goes to the Arabians, 17-13. Richmond leading it by 4. Again, Brinkley Gary on the serve. Red Devils go to Bentley, and it's blocked, but it goes out of bounds. Red Devils get the point. Red Devils tonight, as we see Megan Crash coming at it consistently, attacked off of that left side, and they've had a lot of success here tonight as we see Ryan Spicer back in to serve. Middle attack. That's Boots. Spicer keeps it alive. Red Devils do a nice job rotating. And that one found the middle again. Boy, you had a good block up front. You had Ferris there. And you had Brooklyn Vickers there. And it just fell where no one was. 18-14. If Johnston is maybe a step up, she might have gotten that one as well. Here's Boots again on the serve. And Spicer unable to handle that one. Well, you feel that momentum starting to swing back toward the Arabians. It is now a 3-point lead. Ferris down the line, gets the kill. That's what you have your seniors for, unless they say it was out. In fact, they will. Take that back, give the point to the Arabians, not the Red Devils, 18-16. So it must have been out down that line. They'll come back to Ferris, and this time she just pushes it across. No doubt about that one. Coming out for the Red Devils will be Vickers, and serving will be Anna Schmidt. 3-point lead for the Red Devils here in the third set. They'll try to go up 2-1. Back to the middle, and there she is. Landman that time got a little more English on it. They go to that middle attack, and she can be dangerous when she does get up above the net. 19-17. Now Richmond leading it by 2. Here's King on the serve. Nothing there for the Red Devils. They do not have a good offensive possession. Johnston tried to go back to the middle. Arabians covered up very well. Nice block, and boy, the Arabians keep it alive. Ferris had a great block. Back to the middle. There she is again. Landman didn't have to jump a whole lot that time. And we've got a timeout on the floor on your Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard. Red Devils lead this third set by 1.
It's game time. The Sportsplex is now open. Get your teams together and come out for basketball, volleyball, soccer, tennis, golf, batting cages, wrestling, and much, much more. The Sportsplex also offers court rentals for your entire team to play a pickup game or to hold practices. Use our turf fields for multiple sports, including flag football, baseball fielding, and rugby. Sportsplex is open 7 days a week. Check out FamilyFitnessWorks.com for more information and current hours, or call 765-935-0111.
Well, the Arabians hanging right in there. They're only down by 1 here in this third set. We again had mentioned the Richmond girls soccer team was in action earlier tonight. If we get a final score on that one, we'll pass that along. They were ahead 2-0 when I left in the first half. Had 1 goal taken away because of an offside, so I'm pretty sure unless they collapsed, they probably won their first match of the year. Ashley King on the serve. Bentley from the attack line, and that's wide, and that was, again, not a good possession for the Red Devils. Now they got to find a way to regroup right here. Coming back in for Richmond, it will be Lauren Pierce. Nope, they're going to bring her back, and Pierce will not come in. Johnston to the middle, and that'll be the 4th hit. Arabians give up the point. Red Devils regain control. I think that time they were looking to go back to Landman. They were hot the last time out. They want to go back to Landman in that middle attack. Here's Kiki Bentley once again for the Red Devils. Leading it by 1, there's Landman. Well, if you've got success with it, keep going there. And that's exactly what the Arabians have done. They've tied it at 20. Another close set. Arabians won the last set 26-24 after getting drilled in the first set 25-10. Here's Holloway again on the serve for the Arabians. They went after Spicer. Here's Ferris. Arabians come back from their upper left. Richmond trying to go down the line. It's going to be blocked out of bounds. Last touch by Axum. Red Devils get the point. Back in the Richmond lineup will be Megan Craft. Spicer sits down. And here's Peyton Ferris. Ferris will come into your view in just a moment. There she is. And there is just the second service error for the Red Devils tonight. And now we're tied at 21. The libero, Audrey Ricker, now serving. Good block up front. Take your pick. Boots was there, and also there was Axum. And now the Arabians have taken a 1-point lead. Ricker again on the serve. Red Devils seem to be playing a little more cautious right here, and on the attempted dig as Ricker can't get to it. Now tied at 22. Out of the lineup, Schmidt. Johnston serving. Megan Crass back up front now with Pierce, along with Vickers. Johnston. Back again to Pierce, and the Red Devils get the point. They found the middle again. And now Richmond leads it by 1. Here's Johnston again on the serve. And that's going to be long. And now we're at set point for the Red Devils here in set 3. And they have earned every bit of this one. But before we do a timeout on the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard, Richmond 24 and Pendleton 22.
The dealership where I bought my car told me I needed new tires. So, of course, I stopped by Best One and asked Roger to take a look. So they checked it out, and he told me not yet. He said I was good for at least another 10,000 miles. I've always gotten an honest opinion at Best One, and so will you.
Hi, I'm Roger Clark at Best One Tire and Service. We'll only sell you tires when you need new tires, and they'll be the right tires for your car or truck. I guarantee it.
Best One Tire and Service, North 7th and A, Uptown Richmond.
When it comes to coverage of high school, college, and professional sports in Richmond and Wayne County, Radio Troy Digital Sports is a game changer. Hi, this is Troy Darengowski. We are now your one-stop website for the best sports coverage in the area. From the Red Devils to the Colts and the Hoosiers, we have you covered. Check out the daily sports page, player and coach interviews, play-by-play of high school and college athletics, and much, much more. Check it out every day on RadioTroy.com.
Now Johnston again on the serve. Red Devils trying to get the set. They do. So Richmond battling back in this one. Now wait a minute. I don't think, and did they? Yes, they did give them the point. The official blew the whistle a second time, but the Red Devils win it 25-22 on another battle here at the Tiernan Center. We will now head to set 4, and the Red Devils hoping to wrap this one up if they can pick up the win in the fourth set, and they'll win it 3-1. On your Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard, set 3, 25-22 Richmond.
Maybe you haven't heard, but there's a place in Richmond's Depot District that's better than being home. Little Sheba's is a lot like the bar in that 80s TV show Cheers. You know, where everybody knows your name. Come on down after the game on Fridays and join us for pizza. We're here till 11. Or grab some of your friends and try out a game of live trivia Thursday nights at 6:30. If you love live music, Little Sheba's features some of the very best every weekend. Where else are you going to find this kind of variety, along with some of the best food and friends in town? Little Sheba's in Richmond's Depot District. It really is better than being home.
Hello, my name is Kyle Schwarzkopf. I'm the manager of Kyle's National Road Auto and business in Richmond since 1979. We employ ASE certified technicians, and we have over 80 years of experience. We work on all domestics and most European and Japanese cars. Give us a call at 966-1555. Kyle's National Road Auto Service. My name is Kyle Schwarzkopf, and I approve this message.
Hey, Chuck, where you headed? Spinning's about to start.
I'm heading to CrossFit.
Isn't that for, like, the elite lifters or athletes only?
No, at FFW CrossFit, all workouts can and will be scaled to any ability level to welcome everyone.
Sounds great. I need to get out of the same old workout routine. I'm just not sure I can keep up. It seems pretty intense.
No real lifting experience is needed. FFW CrossFit teaches you everything you need to know and move at your own pace in a positive, motivating environment.
You know, I've always wanted to give it a try. I'll see you there.
Learn more at ffwcrossfit.com.
Hitters Hangout Academy is the area's leading instructional academy for baseball and softball players. They offer the best instruction in baseball hitting, pitching, infield, and outfield play, as well as catching, strength, lifting, and agility. In softball, the academy will also focus on hitting, pitching, infield, and outfield play, strength, and agility. Hitters Hangout Academy in Richmond, helping young players understand the game and play the game the right way.
Well, we're back at the Tiernan Center. Red Devils will try to wrap it up right here, leading it 2-1. They won the first set 25-10. They lost the second set 26-24, and they won the third set, another close one, 25-22. A reminder, after we're done here tonight, we'll have post-game reaction. We'll go down and talk to the head coach, and if we can, we'll grab a player or two. Depending on how things go here tonight, we'll have that posted for you a little bit later here this evening. Don't forget, tomorrow morning when you get up, we'll have all the scores and highlights for you from around the area, Major League Baseball, and much, much more. Post that early in the morning. It's the scoreboard, the one and only, the sports page, we should say, but we have the scoreboard on there as well. So we'll have all the scores for you coming up tomorrow. So Pendleton will be serving, and it'll be Rachel Axum to lead things off here in set number 4. And Axum will come into your screen in just a couple of moments. There she is. Underway in set 4. Let's see who gets out first. Not a good set that time, but good enough. And reaching back is Pierce to get the point. Boy, how important is that set? That one, though, we figured that the Red Devils got a little bit lucky. Pierce able to reach back far enough to get a hand on it is Johnston on the serve now for the Red Devils from the attack line. That'll go deep. That was Merriman. And the Red Devils a early 2-0 lead. Merriman from the attack line unable to get the point. And so now Johnston again will try to make it a 3-0 lead here in the fourth set. Red Devils again will set it. That was another bad set. It went wide. And they've done that twice now to Pierce. And that one in the net. Another bad set. Crass unable to get to a 2-1. The Red Devils have to do a much better job of setting. A little rough time that last couple of possessions for Rebecca Johnston. On the serve will be Gary. Down the line and the point. There you go, Lauren Pierce. Pierce, the junior outside hitter. Now will step back and serve for the Red Devils. (3-1) Richmond, set 4. And it's, I thought maybe that the left side Holloway had saved that one, got the pancake on it, but did not. Take that back now, 4-1. Referee a little slow on the whistle. Here's Pierce again on the serve. They'll go back to the middle with Boots. Nothing there. Here's Bentley. She's been quiet lately, but gets the point there on the kill, 5-1. And Richmond off to a good start here in the fourth set. And there's a service error. That's the third of the night for the Red Devils. Back in the lineup will be Landman now for Pendleton, and serving will be Bronwyn Boots. That is Spicer will give it back to the Arabians. They go back to Landman in the middle, and there's your point. Landman again. Boy, she went to the softer touch this time. May have had the Red Devils back on their toes a little bit, knowing that ball was sent back to the middle. And it's now 5-3. Down the line, there's the third service error now for the Arabians. Red Devils now lead this one 6-3. Spicer on the serve. Well, that was supposed to be set to Landman in the middle, and Landman kind of turned and thought maybe it was set to somebody to her left. So there's another mistake by the Arabians, and now the Red Devils lead it by 4. From the attack line is Gary. Johnston sets it back to the middle to Ferris, and it stayed alive. Good job by the Arabians to keep it in the air. Red Devils come to the right side, and this time they'll get the point. That's Vickers from the right. And a 3 timeout on the floor. On your Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard, Red Devils on top of this one, 8-3.
The last time I was in for service at Best One, I let Roger know my brakes were squeaking. So they checked them out, and Roger told me it was just a little moisture. Not to worry, everything was fine. Well, that was just the reassurance I needed. I trust the team at Best One, just like I trust my own dad.
Hi, I'm Roger Clark. At Best One Tire and Service, we only fix what needs to be fixed. When your car or truck leaves our shop, the service you request will be done right. I guarantee it.
Best One Tire and Service, North 7th and A, Uptown Richmond.
There's only one place to go on the web to find the best automotive deals. Wetzelauto.com. New and used vehicles, service, parts, body shop, and rental. It's easy, it's convenient. Wetzelauto.com. It's clicking awesome.
Red Devils lead it by 5 here in the fourth set. Red Devils on the serve again. It'll be Ryan Spicer. Arabians needed the timeout. In fact, neither team played well really at the beginning of this set, but the Arabians just communicated a couple of times, especially to Landman. There she is again, Kiki Bentley. with the kill, and the Red Devils now lead at 9-3. Bentley kind of disappeared in the second and third sets, but now coming back here in the fourth set. Spicer again on the serve. Boy, there's that middle. It opened up, and Landman found it that time. The Red Devils did not rotate. They haven't done that very much tonight. That's one area that they've really covered up very well. Arabians on the serve. Here's King. Johnston will push it out to the outside, and with a lot of force on that one. How about Peyton Ferris? That's when you know the timing is correct, and also the set was perfect. Schmidt back in. The Red Devils will set Brooklyn Vickers. And Richmond leading it by 6. Trying to win this one in 4 sets. Another bad set that time for the Arabians. Too far away from the net. Bentley coming back again. And this from the attack line is Gary, and able to get the point. They've had several from either at the attack line or just behind, and that time Brinkley Gary able to get the point. Holloway again on the serve with a 5-point lead now for Richmond. Here's Bentley, blocked up front, and it'll go over to the Red Devils. Or did it go back? No, it will be Pendleton getting the point. I think that was Landman again up front on the block. 10-6. Now Richmond by 4, and again Holloway on the serve. See if the Red Devils can get it back. And that one's going to be deep. Boy, I tell you one thing for sure, Peyton Ferris has hit the ball hard here tonight, but we've got another timeout on the floor. 10-7 on your Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard. This is Richmond Volleyball and Radio Troy Digital Sports.
You've got too much stuff in your house or in your business and nowhere to put it all. What do? Here's the answer. Quaker City Storage in Richmond. Quaker City Storage offers various size units for either short-term or long-term storage. You'll get the best rates in town, and you always have 24-hour lighted access to your stuff. Quaker City Storage on Industrial Parkway next to A House Tool. Quaker City Storage is a proud supporter of all Richmond High School athletics.
Well, the Red Devils may walk away with a win here tonight, but it has not been easy. Got to give Pendleton a lot of credit. They have continued to battle back, and especially in that second and third sets after really not playing it well at all in that opening set. But now they're going to try to make this another close one. Take the Red Devils down to the wire and try to force a 5th set. Again, the Arabians on the serve. That's Holloway. Good block by Ferris. Johnston returned it, and I'm not sure who that was responsible. That was Rick or Deeb. But they played that like they had played many of the possessions tonight. Not well. Many of the times here this evening, Pendleton has hurt themselves, and the Red Devils have taken advantage of those mistakes, now leading it by 4. There's Landman back to the middle. Nice job by Bentley. Landman again tried to sneak it over with that 6'2 frame, and then Ferris returned the favor. Johnston, the outside set, and they'll work it down the line. Pierce, nothing there. And there you go. When you want the point, go to the senior Peyton Ferris. Ferris with a kill off that right side as she wraps around the setter. Does a nice job sliding to that right. If you give her a good set, it's a timing thing, and she can get up there in the air and get above that net. And that's where Ferris can be so effective. As the Red Devils now lead it by 5. There's Landman back to the middle, but that was a short set. And Ferris again blocked out of bounds. Landman got a hand on it, but again couldn't keep it in play. 13-7. And now Kiki Bentley once again for the Red Devils, leading it by 6. And there's an opening. Now, we've seen that twice as Landman gets the point. The Red Devils have left that middle open twice in the set. Landman will come out, and serving will be Audrey Ricker, the libero. 13-8 here in the fourth set. Richmond back to the outside, blocked up front, and we have a whistle, and that'll be on the Red Devils. Point will go to Pendleton, 13-9. Richmond back to Ferris, and unable to keep it in play is Brinkley Gary. Red Devils with the point, and Richmond leading it by 5. And once again, Peyton Ferris back to serve. Well, again, the Arabians with a bad offensive set, and that was probably Audrey Ricker unable to keep that one going. Ricker working that middle back, and now the Red Devils lead it by 6. That's where the Red Devils attack again. They go after Ricker. Good job by Ferris. Back up front. They'll work it to the upper right side, and they're going to call that one, I believe. Who did they whistle that one on? That may have been Axum. And we've got a timeout on the floor as the Red Devils now with a commanding 16-9 lead on your Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard.
Summit Computers in Richmond is a full-service computer manufacturing and support company founded in 1997. They partner with businesses and individuals to provide computer systems, hardware, service, support, and design services. They also provide web hosting, high-speed wireless internet, network design, and much, much more. Summit Computers, the official provider of RadioTroy.com.
Back once again at the Tiernan Center as the Red Devils lead at 16-9 here in the fourth set. Peyton Ferris will be serving now for the Red Devils. Well, they go after the libero again as Ricker has struggled taking that serve here tonight. Johnston back into the possession of the Arabians. They go to the middle. Good job by Schmidt. Here's Bentley. Arabians to that left side. Gary can't get it by Bentley. Red Devils go to the middle. A middle attack again by Pendleton. That's Boots. Red Devils can afford to play cautiously in this possession, leading it by 7. Back to the outside, and that was Pierce. Good block, and it falls in as Megan Crass unable to keep it in play. Arabians close the gap now, 16-10. Axum on the serve now for the Arabians. That'll be outside the antenna. Red Devils with a point. We will see Marissa Wigginton in for the first time, a senior. She'll be working on that front line for the Red Devils as Johnston serving with a 7-point lead. Arabians to the outside once again. Johnston able to keep it alive, and they found a hole right in front. Looks like that may have been Merriman at the attack line. And the Red Devils now lead it by 8. Arabians have to win this set to keep this alive. Red Devils nearly got the point right up front. Here's Johnston again, will push it deep. Arabians back again to the left side. They go once again to Gary. Red Devils come to their left side, and that's going to go long. Red Devils now lead it by 7. Arabians will make a change. They will bring Allie Holloway into the lineup. And this will be Brinkley Gary on the serve. Both teams with a lot of seniors. And the Arabians, can they keep it alive? No. Well, that one went outside the antenna. You're going to have to Get a pretty decent angle to keep that one alive on the possession. Here's Pierce on the serve now for Richmond. Middle attack, and it went long, or I should say wide, and I think that's going to be a violation on the Red Devils at the net, and it is. So back to a 7-point lead. See if we can pick up who is serving just to our left. It'll be Bronwyn Boots. And that's going to be long. Fourth service error of the night for the Arabians. Red Devils now just 5 away from winning their first match of this 2016 season. And we'll see Ryan Spicer back in. And Spicer with the ace, 21-12. Well, they'll bookend this one if they can with a huge win in that opening set. Maybe they'll do the same thing here. There is your fourth service error on the Red Devils. Ashley King will come back now for the Arabians on the serve. Red Devils to the upper left. That was intended for Ferris. And that'll go long. And the Red Devils get the point, 22-13, leading it by 9. Red Devils coming back now with Anna Schmidt. Wigginton will take a seat. Arabians again behind the attack line as Gary can't get a hold on it, and the Red Devils come back again with Peyton Ferris, now leading it by 10. Boy, Ferris does a nice job in that slide to the right, and again, once you set it where she wants it, that's awful tough to stop. Good serve again by Schmidt. Able to get that one across. Ferris at the net. Point will go to Pendleton. And it's still a 9-point lead. Pendleton will serve. This is Holloway. Now for the Arabians. Good teams will put you away right here. And Bentley with the kill. And now the Red Devils within match point. Merriman coming back in now for the Arabians as Holloway will sit down. Bentley's played well in this fourth set. Again, didn't see a whole lot of her in set 2 and 3. She played well in set 1, becoming a big here in this fourth set. The Red Devils will try to win it right here. Arabians send it to the outside again, and they'll get the point. They'll stay alive as Gary gets the point. Serving now will be Ricker. And coming out of the lineup will be Landman. Red Devils by 9. We're still at match point. Good dig that time by Ricker. And they'll get another one. Red Devils have seemed to relax a little bit here. Coach Fisher would love nothing more than just to put this away right now. Johnston back to the middle, and that was tipped up front by Boots, and that's going to do it. Red Devils will win this one here tonight. On your Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard, they win the final set 25-16. We'll come back and wrap things up in just a couple of moments. Stay right there. This is Richmond Volleyball and Radio Troy Digital Sports.
Maybe you knew that Indiana University East has world-renowned professors and 50 highly respected IU degree programs. Still, there's someone you should meet. He's a red wolf. He's Rufus, our mascot. He's here for our intercollegiate sports, dozens of student clubs, and to make sure things aren't too, well, tame. Check us out at iue.edu or drop by. But be careful. No leash. IU. Focused on you.
It takes a lot of pieces working together to run a successful business in today's world. One big piece is your connectivity, powered by your internet. For local businesses in Richmond, you have options for who provides your internet. When deciding who to go with, you need to look into Parallax Systems, fiber optic packaging for your benefit, speed, reliability, and local service. You get it all from Parallax Systems, a division of RP&L. Visit online at parallax.ws or call 962-3770.
Hi, this is Troy Dargowski of Radio Troy Digital Sports. There are plenty of places for me to get lunch or dinner, but there's only one Mancino's. In fact, I was just there for lunch the other day and had a delicious pizza grinder. That's just one of many choices I can get at Mancino's. How about a fresh salad? Several varieties of pasta, Mancino's Lights, or perhaps even an oven-baked spaghetti, or maybe a pepperoni pizza. So when you're looking for a great lunch or dinner, make sure you choose Mancino's, 217 National Road West in Richmond.
Well, as the crowd leaves here tonight, they saw the Red Devils get a win. They win at 25-10, 24-26, 25-22, 25-16. The Red Devils knock off the Arabians here at the Tiernan Center. They're now 1-0 on the season. The junior varsity won tonight as well, 25-15 and 25-22. The Red Devils back in action. They will be on the road at Winchester coming up on Wednesday. We have boys soccer tomorrow as the Red Devils will be home, and then again we'll be here on Thursday as the Richmond girls soccer team will be back in action at home, and then Friday we have football on the road at Connorsville. So a busy week for Red Devil athletics. Make sure you check out again tomorrow morning our sports page. We'll have all the scores and highlights from the area games in high school sports, as well as Major League Baseball and much, much more again tomorrow morning. But again, in your Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard, Red Devils win it 3-1, and they take their first match of the 2016 season. Hey, thanks for being with us. We'll see you next time right here, Richmond Volleyball on Radio Troy Digital Sports.